Such a Christmas present can only be given by an American president. U.S. President Joe Biden has just pardoned his son Hunter, who was facing up to 42 years in prison for serious crimes. No reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's cases can reach any other conclusion than Hunter was singled out only because he is my son, and that is wrong. There has been an effort to break Hunter, who has been 5.5 years sober, even in the face of unrelenting attacks and selective prosecution. In trying to break Hunter, they've tried to break me, and there's no reason to believe it will stop here. Enough is enough. In his statement, Joe Biden does not mention in a word that his son, when applying for a gun, lied that he had never used drugs, although he was addicted to them, and such people are not issued gun permits.
It was these choices and the combination of guns and drugs that made his conduct dangerous. Second, no one in this country is above the law. Everyone must be accountable for their actions, even this defendant.
What's more, Biden's son avoided paying taxes, totaling nearly $1.5 million, and at the same time, as emphasized during the trial, he led an extravagant lifestyle, spending money on drugs and escorts. Hunter Biden is the first ever son of a serving U.S. president to be convicted in a criminal trial, and he still faces charges of invoking his father's influence during shady business dealings with Chinese and Ukrainian contractors. This is kind of an American version of a family in its own right, in the sense that the President of the United States, using his office, applied the law of clemency to his son, who had several federal charges. And this is obviously a situation that in America, in a sense, is a novelty. It does not fit into such optics of the political system of the United States, this ethos of the presidency as well. Americans are appalled that President Joe Biden has repeatedly stressed that he will not use the power to pardon his son because he trusts the American justice system.
By the jury decision, I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Now Biden has not only broken his words to his countrymen, but also undermined the credibility of the U.S. justice system with his decision, and all at the very end of the presidential term and Democratic rule.
Investigation. So there is a precedent for presidents taking part in power to benefit, family members, people close to them. But there's no question that in doing this, President Biden is probably setting himself up for questions.
His decision moved even Democrats. The governor of the state of Colorado wrote of the president's tarnished image and great disappointment. Biden's successor in the White House, President-elect Donald Trump, called Hunter's pardon an abuse. According to many Americans, the Democrats are ending their 4-year reign in disastrous style.